Hey, how's it going, peeps? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Hopefully everybody is. We're playing some more Genshin. Haven't played it since I should say, haven't streamed it since last week, Monday. Mostly because I had to build, so we're gonna go right into it. Basically, don't mind my desktop. Yeah, we're just continuing the story.
What should I try this time?
I mean, there's this stuff and whatnot.
What should I
Navigate
try
towards
this
him.
time?
Because I can't continue on without him. Though we still need to go to the Adventurers Guild. But yeah. Some Genshin. Some Red Bull. And Arizona tea. We're good. Life is great. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild first.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers.
Yeah, before I started streaming, I was in Benji's stream. It's his birthday stream. Or their birthday stream. Do-do. Yampe. Me just like, excuse me, come through.
Be safe.
May the animal Archon protect you.
If I take a back alley, I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol.
Oh. Shouldn't get caught buying alcohol. Charles, what we got?
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another...
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
An eye patch. And not the other stranger.
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else.
Man, the guy's seen some shit then.
He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Oh?
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, He ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday, so he should be here today too.
Oh.
There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Go to the second.
Hey, go on, drink some more.
Oh, you can't go up there. Okay, man. It's like go up. You and Paimon started waiting.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Can't be that much of a ruckus, right? Oh. The fuck? Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Hey.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
That voice sounds familiar. Well, hello.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
Oh.
So,
Why is it
guess we've broken the ice.
with the weird
What
guy?
a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
That's not true. And you know it.
Emergency food.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif.
Danes.
I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
Huh?
He was so cold just a moment before. Hyman's got a bad feeling about this.
Sure.
But I will require advance payment.
How much?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now
Okay.
Hyman's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my
Look at his
questions,
eyes, like the
I'd like you to
pupils,
answer
they
them
look like
here and
Paimon's
now.
Hair thingy.
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in
look at his
attitude.
eyes, that's nuts. Alright.
I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should.
Yeah, his eyes are about the same as the same design
Well,
as that.
Answer the question.
Okay. It was me. Oh, no.
Is that your answer? I see. Question
Go the
number 2.
selfish route.
Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown.
Bro, he knows everything.
Who do
Jesus.
you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then? I understand. It seems that you're different from him. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Oh. Definitely has something.
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
Herald?
An Abyss Herald?
Oh boy. That doesn't sound good.
An even more twisted abyssal being, one that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
Not you, Paimon.
That manner, it's just like his.
Oh.
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
Oh.
Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Go on, drink some more.
Probably could have just teleported there, but you know, that's fine. Yeah, I can't continue with the Archon quests until I do this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to teleport there. Da-da-da. Oh, hey, man.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss.
Oh.
The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Like, what is his... No, Cairo. I just don't have a Cairo character that I don't like. It suggests that, but eh?
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
think this?
Be gone! Submit! Windblade!
Chess. Strike with the chess. This should be interesting.
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
Oh, Jesus. Swing and a miss. I'm drowning. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss.
Oh, Jesus.
It is
The
chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations.
Well, damn.
That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history.
Oh.
I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Ooh, piece of candy. I get that wrench. Leave the domain. Leave the domain. Ah, it's so much faster. Maybe. Let me teleport here. Can navigate. That's about it. Let's go right here. Hey, it's raining. I just wanted to heal my characters. That's all. That is all. Collecting all those flowers. Climb the wrist.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a...
Oop, I skipped it. Let's have a look. Like, ooh, sword.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? This can't be scary. Let's beat them up first. I'll protect us.
Verdict is?
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
The Abyss Order. The Abyss Order. Rock climbing. We're rock climbing.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! Away! Wait.
Time for retribution!
Your life is mine.
Okay. Jesus, the way he looks.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Ho-ho. That's probably where it's gonna be. Things are interesting.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Wait.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it.
Don't
Do
think
you
too much
remember
about
the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Okay. I mean, they had a lot to do with what was happening here.
Look!
They're
There
doing
are
their
lots of
dance.
monsters gathered over there.
Hey, can I jump in on this? Oh, no? Okay. My bad.
It's nothing.
Verdict is...
Be gone!
Go! Oi. Oi. Okay.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bump.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
Dead?
He no longer travels.
Oh.
I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done,
Just got
I
really
too will
somber.
return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's Wanmin restaurant is great too.
We haven't
Either
even
way,
gone to
we
Inazuma
should settle
yet.
down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Oh.
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and
What's
thus
up,
see
Ocho?
clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from
How's it
over
going?
there. Let's go.
How's your Wednesday?
Oh, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Wind current? There you go. What? There you go. There's a wind current nearby? Oh wow, he's just up there. Okay. I'm assuming that was our brother. Oh, there it is. I'm like, what wind current? Look ahead of you. I hope your Wednesday's going well, Ocho. Make sure my stamina is back up. This used to be Old Mondstadt too.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
I'm assuming it's her brother.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
Oh.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember.
Dang.
I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it.
This guy's pretty mysterious. To say the
Huh?
least. Oh,
A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
more than
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
No. Flashback. Beginning.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Hmm. Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff.
Paimon's like,
Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush.
oh, okay.
Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At
Okay.
least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself.
This guy definitely knows where he's
Yes.
at, but he won't
And
tell
this
us.
is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey.
Hey.
May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
For now?
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again.
Meet again?
After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Completed. To be continued. Alright. Got a bunch of healing. Huh. So now I can do this stuff. Now I can do the Archon quest. Huh. An interesting character. Let's say at least. Sure, there's more than meets the eye. Pretty sure he knows where our brother is. Or that's who he was traveling with. Oh no! Going to the Archon quest now. Oh. Is that what I think it is? It is.
Yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything.
Oh.
The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions.
Oh.
Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Okay. Like, oh, it's you. Like,
Huh?
okay.
Ganyu, what are you doing
Ganyu?
here with Lon? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Oh.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
Oh boy.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that two big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Oh no.
Two big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes, they're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Okay, Raptor. That's a normal name, but. Huh, Big Sis of the South, huh? That's the name they came up with?
Ah, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before.
A couple times, you know. Beat their asses a lot.
You're correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside.
Not what the freaking.
They have
Abyss
already
Order
devised a
could
plan.
be.
They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Fontaine?
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual.
Yeah.
The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
I like how the music in the background just turned bright and cheery.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Okay. What did the title say? We will be reunited. I'm assuming whatever we were trying to track with Dan there, is gonna come up here. I'm assuming. There's a way to make it. Alright. Okay, fine. You're smarter now. What was that? And of course, in these little crevices. I just don't have a Cairo character that I like. I don't think it really matters. I've gone through without it before. I just recommend you don't. I'm assuming we're gonna meet our brother.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Possibly? Or there's a huge reason. Or there's a reason why there's not. Huge reason. Doing good. Doing good, outro. I like how it's probably 70s right now. And I'm in here playing video games. Well, we'll get to enjoy it after I'm done. It's not 70s just yet.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Paimon being like, oh no. Gotta wait for these bubbles. Bubbles! Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm like, I'm gonna fly. Oh no. There is. Ugh. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go down there real quick. Boom. Game's like, nah, man. Oh, they're full. Okay. Luckily, I have Barbara on my side. She can just heal at any time. Well, that doesn't look menacing at all. Shit. Is this guy okay?
This looks
He's just
like
taking
a
a nap, I
person.
think.
Could it be the Grand Thief?
Probably.
Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
He's definitely praying, Paimon. Let's go with that.
That's...
It's a statue of 7. It's never seen before.
Why is the statue of the 7 hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that?
Chaos? The Abyss? definitely something bad gonna happen.
And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... hello? Are you okay, mister?
Paimon.
He's dead.
Probably had the life
Paimon
force
doesn't
sucked
feel
out of
so
him.
good.
That's what I'm assuming. He's like a sacrifice for that statue.
Let's get out of here. And fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Okay. Alright. Alright. We are running. Oh boy. Is this Donkey Kong now? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. How? What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Avoid these bubbles. Basically. Oh. Make it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whew. Okay. We got door of resurrection. That's our little checkpoint. Whew. You know, I'm just gonna go this way. Hello, sir. Fancy meeting you here.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
Well, we're back at the beginning.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must
assuming
pay
this is
the
a
price.
herald.
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
Fuck.
An Abyss Herald?
Of course, we run into Dan.
Dane.
Or Dane.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif.
We probably shouldn't have mentioned him.
Constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide.
Oh?
The Abyss is unstoppable.
I'm assuming we have a boss
What
fight.
is this power? I've never seen it before.
Alright.
Careful, please don't get cocky.
Don't be cocky. I just need to use...
Abyss roar!
We need to heal our characters, Barbara.
Oh,
While I'm trying to do damage to this guy. Thousand damage. Gotta love it.
Abyss roar!
Windblade.
Don't do too much damage with this
Yeah,
Windblade.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Give up.
That's
All life will
Oh boy. Doing that Levi spin. Attack on Titan.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Okay. I'm assuming he's talking about the brother.
Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
I think that's about as much danger as that it's gonna be.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Well, hello. I was gonna say, when is this guy gonna show up?
Hey, it's Dane!
Hey, Dane.
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange.
Yeah,
Could
you
it
know
be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Yeah.
Huh? How did you know that?
Dude, he was tracking them the last time we were with him.
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Oh, I'm glad they just...
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions.
This guy seems to know everything.
Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Some more mysteries. Well, there's more mysteries. I'm glad I have most of this unlocked. Hello. How's she going?
Your life is mine.
Wingblade!
Retribution!
His ass, dude. Just getting my ass kicked, don't worry.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh?
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot, too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects.
So I like how his outfit looks just like one of the Abyss Heralds.
In fact,
So
I was
wondering-
nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins.
Oh.
However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss. But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order.
Didn't get infected?
One
Like, I'm
cannot
wondering if
discover the
these
truth behind
things are
it
just
through
like-
interrogation.
The Hilly Trolls, the Abyss, like, wonder if they were once human.
Or rather, these
They were
Abyss
just
mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
Poor Paimon.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
It's like, oh, wrong key. Oh, you could just fly up from here. Do it that way. Or maybe not. Kinda sort of. We were a lot closer than just walking around ourselves. Yep. Just gotta have water and ice. Oh boy. Okay,
Come on, we can do it.
we can do it. Just get slapped the shit out. We can do it.
I can't start now.
Oi, 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 oi.
Wingblade.
Submit! You wait!
That's not too much. Oh boy. Holy crap.
Don't waste my time.
Verdictus?
Please.
Prepare to be blown away.
Son of a bitch. For that. I need to get rid of these guys.
Let's dance.
Beat the shit out of these guys.
Wingblade.
And it's dropping nukes. Sorry, I need to defeat your friends first.
It's nothing.
Is that all you've got time for? Retribution!
Wrong character.
Oh no! Ink! Oh no!
Just beat the shit out of him. Just like that. Just heals when she attacks.
Ready, steady, go!
Ready, steady, go. Unfortunately, my bow users are super
Don't waste my time.
There we go. Woo. It was looking a little,
Besides the
little
Abyss
sketchy there.
Order, ruin
All
guards
my
sure
characters
are active
were
around
getting
here.
their shit pushed
Seems
in.
wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of ruin guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
I think not. Oh. It's over.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago.
Then we go to this edgelord.
Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings.
Okay.
The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was... Huh?
We saw it in our vision.
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Sea of Flames. Basically what it was. We just saw a bunch of ruins and flames
So
everywhere.
that's the complete story,
Hi, Isaac.
huh? Paimon thought that you
How's it
ran
going?
into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago.
Are you doing fine, Isaac? That's good.
It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Isn't the Shield Hero that comes out today, the episode 2?
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh,
Just
Paimon knows
getting
this
into the
part
story
really
real
well.
quick.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah,
Damn.
if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were
Honkai
just
Impact?
trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you.
Honkai Impact? I haven't streamed that in a while. I thought about
Khaenri'ah was a
streaming it
nation
today,
without a
but I was
god.
like, I kinda want to play Genshin.
Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
Oh.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
Oh, fuck.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
But there is quite the connection between the two. Of Genshin and Honkai. Have you watched the rewrite? I haven't. I don't think I have. Does sound familiar. I don't think I have. I watched a lot of anime, but I don't think I've watched that one just yet. Get my stamina back up. Fly the rest of the way. Why did it disappear? What I like about this game is you find out more and more about the world. The world building and everything.
Over there! It's needs more ruin guards and abyss mages.
Clan Ed. Oh man, Clan Ed. Dude.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria.
Clan Ed was so sad.
So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Oh, tomorrow's episode 2 to Day of the Live? Oh. Forgot that it's probably like nighttime for you, Isaac.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Well, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Oh? Destroy them all. Right. Be gone! I guess that's one way to start that off.
Let the show begin. Oh, come on, we can do it.
I woke it up.
I'll protect us.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald, but why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
The prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate.
Oh.
It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate?
I'm assuming the prince
What's
is
that?
our brother.
Is it literally a
Our main
fate-weaving
character's
machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
I just like how he has knowledge of
How
everything
so?
from 500 years ago of the nation.
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
The one that we defeated? It was crushed by the Jade Chamber.
What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Oh.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
Yeah.
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
Well, actually, Osile would... Is he dead?
No.
Doesn't sound like it.
From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further.
Oh?
They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Well, they could do that since he's crushed by the Jade Chamber.
Is that even possible?
Nothing's in
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Freaking Paimon. Coming up with the names. These nicknames are getting
Very
longer.
few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states
Probably
that they will
because they
use
were
the
one team.
defiled statue as a base,
I'm gonna go with that
attaching
theory.
Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Oh boy, what's
This
my
whole
favorite?
thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot
According
out
to
there.
the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue.
Yeah, I would have to say Sword Art Online, Shield Hero, well, Rising of the Shield Hero, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Fairy Tale, High School DxD, and there's just to name a few that are like some of my favorites.
Thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Oh.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Oh. Teleport. I mean, there's a couple other ones too. We can go into different genres for anime. I like Layback Camp too. That one's just like a feel-good anime.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust.
He...
Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or if that's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Also, Data Live is a good one, too.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue, but if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Yeah. Hence why we're doing it. Just kidding. Let's talk to Barbara. Wait a second. Barbara's right here. I broke the illusion.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the
I like how
church ever
Paimon's
lost
just like,
the statue
have you
of
lost
the
the
seven?
statue of 7? No.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story?
Oh,
Well, I
old
didn't
story?
expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
Oh?
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the 7 that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found.
Watch Paimon be like,
In the
'cause
church's
we
records,
found it.
as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the 7.
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing?
Of
So
course,
do
she
you have any
almost
other
gave it
clues?
away.
Paimon means any other strange stories?
Paimon's just like,
Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
now we're getting into
Oh.
under.
This refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
God of storms.
This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the 7, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
Rosaria!
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain.
She hasn't slept in days, it looks like.
Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Oh?
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Barbara just wanted to go with her sister. That's all. Let's talk to this guy, and we're gonna tell him that the knights are fighting this order.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation?
Possibly.
This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
Well, what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely.
Could be a diversion.
Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Teleport. I'm glad we can just teleport and not just have to walk everywhere. Oh.
The Abyss Order!
Hello.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Submit! Ready, steady, go!
Ready, steady, go.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Standard bandit.
Yeah. Huh. Oh. Huh. Yeah.
Isn't it Ayato and Venti right
Whew.
now?
There sure are a lot of
I'm
enemies around
understanding.
here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go!
Standard
I'm
banner.
not going any further.
Oh.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
Oh.
I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him.
This guy's got something against the guy.
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
Well, you are a shady character.
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
No.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
One final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well,
See,
enough
there
chit-chat.
goes my theory
We should get
about
back to
the Abyss
business.
Order being
I will go
previously
take care of
human,
the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas
Which I'm
brief.
pretty sure it's
Afterward,
probably
let's
not a
meet at the
theory.
entrance to Wolvendom.
I've been trying to.
There he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
Yep.
At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest situation.
Well, the last time we went up against a god.
Honorary Knight.
Didn't go so well.
Paimon, what are
Hey,
you two
Eugene.
doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason?
And there's Paimon not.
The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
If I remember correctly. Yep, time to go up the route. Still chase me. Still chasing me. Still chasing me. There we go. Yeah, about that. I could just do a character thing. I don't have anything. I only have 4 things of that. I don't think I have enough for that. Well, to get more of these. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have all these characters. I don't have Venti, though. Don't have Venti or Ayato.
Look! Over there, it's Razor!
This is fun.
The Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here!
It's so weird here in Capricorn.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Okay.
Bow before the abyss.
Windblade! Duh.
The world will fall. The end will come.
Windblade.
It's not the right character,
The end is nigh.
Give up. Submit.
The world will fall. Burn. Time. The abyss shall rise once again.
Defeat all opponents. This motherfucker has been just standing over here.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Oh. And he's gone.
It disappeared again.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you.
Cheer up.
In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
Okay.
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom.
Oh.
I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground.
What's up?
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin?
Yes. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger.
You too. Also, be careful.
Careful,
That
son.
was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
And the banner that they were trying to get me to do. I'm assuming this one, the standard wish, I can't do. I only have 4 of those things. But I have 40 of these. But I'm saving those for another time.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master G?
Thanks for the lurk, though. You're also at work, so can't really be on there too much, huh?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her.
Oh?
As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me.
Lion? Wait, I've never heard that before.
If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Yeah, we beat the shit out of the Herald. Not really, he almost beat the shit out of us.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
It's the... Oh, I should give, like...
Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close,
Pew,
pew,
pew.
pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
This thing attack us.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see?
Nothing.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try.
Okay.
And done.
Oh, damn.
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god.
Yeah.
And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Yeah, we did Celestia.
Yes.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Well, damn. Okay.
Destroy
Jesus, that reaction.
That's the statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
I just gotta stretch. Yeah, she'd be going bonkers.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
All the way over there. Again. Do, 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 do. Teleport to this. Oh, run to a statue. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do it that way. We can make it without a Cairo.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest.
Oh, damn.
To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go! go! And remember to be on your guard.
How the hell are we supposed to get through here? Okay. Stuck in one of these? Yep. Basically. I can't climb? Are you serious? I can't climb there? Ay, ay. Everybody's just dying off. Barely made it.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Well then.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Don't waste my time.
A roar!
Windblade.
I like how Luke is just looking at it.
Let's dance. Oh no! Go, Barbara! Go.
It's nothing.
is.
Ooh, that just doesn't seem like it did much.
Windblade. Come on, we can do it.
Do it. This is all shield thing.
Prepare to be blown away.
Yeah, no, like he's not skipping lines.
Your life is mine. Give up.
Why you need a nice character. See, if I had a Cairo that I liked to build, this would be pretty easy.
You wait. Don't waste my time.
Submit. Let the show begin. Windblade. Be gone.
The world.
Here we go. Let's see. He's like, where do you think you're going? It's the brother!
Prince.
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother and the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your brother knows Dane?
Ether. We meet again.
Ether.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Oh.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
What?
That man Dainsliff was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed
Immortality,
500
Paimon.
years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters?
Okay, I was right.
You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Oh?
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Always had enough time? Like, what? Are we almost like deities? Damn it.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Recall it as many details as I can.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince. It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Then
a lot of questions.
We can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Depending on what the end of that journey is. Quest completed. this gives you a chest at the end. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So, most of my theories were right. Next phase of your journey. What do we have for story? Or what did we unlock? Oh. Oh. Okay. Master's Days off. What's that one? Good Hunter. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the Adventurers Guild. First and foremost. And grab our stiff.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Alright. That was a good... like, we got a lot done within 2 hours. Knocking out your thoughts. I think I'll leave it at that. I would say that was a whole bunch of stuff to happen. Oh, that's cool. Claim. Oh yeah, I would say that's a good story to end off on. That was a lot of lore to go off on. A lot of stuff I was right about too. So, I think I'm gonna end it off on that. And next time I stream this, we'll continue on the story quest and Archon quest. But until then,